dropping out from NTU is like, wow, like, you know, it's like akin to death for Singaporeans,
for
you know.
sure, my dad also hit me a lot. My reasoning to him was very, very justifiable. You know? For me to even go uni, it's like, wow, he's super happy. You know, because I'm the kind of guy that cannot study. I hate that. Maybe a bit of ADHD, I don't know. I cannot sit still. I go into poly. 3 years, I got very good GPA. And there's no exam. The whole 3 years, no exam. 0 exams. And with that, I go into uni. My dad is super happy I go uni because he didn't expect.
Pride of the family. Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't expect son like him could go uni, you know. And for me to quit is also like, to him, it's like, huh? Seriously? You got into uni and you want to quit?
So when I went to find you like 2-3 years ago, and then you were still telling me about your dreams that you want to become a movie director. And you know, over the past few years, like from 2012 to 2017, I think you are like in the period where you're trying to grind this, make this happen, right? Yeah, but what happened that caused that shift from movie director, from I think you are like trying to do that Cannes movie festival kind of like directing style, right? The more indie, more
still
technical.
Have that, but of course, movie is honestly it's either you're super passionate, which you probably need to eat Maggi mee every day, or your parents freaking rich, give you some inheritance, where you just don't really care about earning money, just do whatever movie you want to do, you know. So because ultimately movie is a big project. It's like, you know, building a house, building development. So whether or not people will stay in a house, people will watch a movie, you need to make sure that you can have an ROI. Like, you know, where people invest in a movie, especially when people invest in a movie, they want to have returns. Right? I mean, it's a business. Every movie is a business game. Then and the movie how do you guarantee people will watch your stuff? Right? So and what kind of so Singapore also has this issue where you know, our language, you know, maybe people who listen to our English, they don't understand, or Mandarin, so they don't understand. So we have a very small kind of culture. We are not like Japan where it's like big culture.
The movie scene, making scene.
Correct. So when you want to make local content that goes global, it's really very hard. And if you want to make local content that make money, also very hard.
So would you say Liang Ziqiang managed to successfully make it global?
He has really
or maybe just global,
Asia. Maybe Southeast Asia. Global wise, he is not exactly global yet, but maybe Southeast Asia, yes. Taiwan, Malaysia, he has a very strong fan, you know. I remember there was this place in Taiwan where they literally keep replaying his movie. Yeah, it's like he got some hardcore fan over there, you know, like, you know, maybe because Taiwan has this artsy culture there, so Jack has a very strong style. In the way, like, you know, to us it's very normal, but to them it's like, wow, this style is very unique, very 好笑, you know. Because after all, Taiwan people can kind of understand our Chinese, right? Hokkien, they can understand. So that's for Jack. And I mean, of course, he's a very good businessman, right? That's exactly explain why his movie is also very commercialized. Right. And of course, his storytelling is his main forte, lah. So even every movie that he makes is a storyline and kill your heartstring. And it makes you cry, makes you laugh. Yeah.
Is that why you see a lot of like Chinese businesses and companies, right, putting money into Hollywood films to invest rather than creating their own?
I mean, that definitely. I mean, in a movie scene, it depends what kind of person you want to be. If you're a producer, you rather just produce, put money in, and then see the return. That's definitely it. I mean, it's a big game. It's a whole big game, you know. Yeah. There are even, of course, if we go to the dark side, there are people who literally use money to launder their money because it makes sense, right? You put cash into the movie give you pay you like the ticket sales. It's the best way to launder money, right?
Right.
Yeah, there are people who does that.
It's happening in movies also.
Like
only like music scene only, you know. Wow, damn.
I'm pretty sure movies is like way bigger in a way where like
the budget crazier.
Like it justify, right? Why I need to pay 80 million for a movie? Why? The cast. Cast is the best way to justify. You can just say that.
You want Justin Timberlake?
Put one this whoever in 100K or 10 million. Makes sense, but then why? You know. So that's the best way for them to do that.
Wow,
it's really insane.
Oh my god.
But of course, the bigger the bigger the scale of the movie, the more higher risk you take lah. Not like Marvel, yes, it's insane budget, but let's say nowadays they start to have a lot of movie that they kind of like flop. Right, like example, the Marvels. I mean, to me, it's a good movie. That people don't like it. When people don't like it, they really don't like it. They just start to it's getting same storyline, whatever here and there. The critics are really very critical about it.
But when you watch a movie, do you watch like a normal person or you watch like a director? Like when a movie is good, right? Maybe you are like praising it for its like technicalities.
I try to watch it like a normal person.
But it's very difficult.
At the same time, right, I will still try to analyze like the way he tells a story. The thing about, for me, right, when I watch a movie, I try not to think from a very critical point of view because like I cannot base on the best movie and then go and compare the standard, right? I'll try to watch it like relax. Do I enjoy it? Do I have feeling to it? Do I have an attachment? And if the storyline flows to me, so that's the kind of thing I look out for. And I would always imagine, wow, how the director direct this, it's insane,
Can you like hit the general public? That's the most important.
Exactly, how you commercialize and how you make money out of it.
Yeah. So from dreams of like directing movie, right, and it is like very financially doesn't really make sense currently unless you have like super big investors.
Correct.
But for indie films, does it also require like huge investments?
You don't need I mean, you can literally make a movie out of like say 10k, 20k. Just get your friend help you here and there. I mean, 90 minutes, right? This new hit 90 minutes, right? So that's the gist.
Movie must 90 minutes.
So a feature film means 90 minutes. Anything below 90 minutes are usually considered short film. I mean, you can go 85 minutes, but then you might as well just add 5 more minutes to make it a movie, right? So usually short films are usually ranging from 15. Anything around 15 to 90 is still considered short film.
Right. And I recently the only cinema show that I watched is Oppenheimer. I think it's the only one that is like worth watching. With the invention of Netflix, right? Is it like kind of like impacting your scene in a way?
Not at all. Actually, it just creates more demand. Not really.
Or really creating more demand.
Creating more demand in people watching show. But just that different. People, I don't know, does the matrix actually affect that? Like lesser people go to cinema, watch show. But I feel like not really because it is still an activity for couple to go watch show. It's still a reason for family to go out for outing and watch like cartoon. So I mean, I realized that animation, say like Minion, all this, still making a lot of money because firstly, parents will bring their kids and kids, usually good families like 4 to 5 people. So imagine you have like a few family, just fill out the whole family, the whole cinema theater already, but couple usually just 2 people. And you're right about like how couple will just go watch on Netflix, They just wait for you to be on Netflix, that kind of thing.
Unless like it's something like Oppenheimer where you have to watch like IMAX.
Correct, you appreciate it in the big cinema. Like you won't kind of enjoy Oppenheimer on your own TV.
Netflix,
imagine your speaker like sound like
Okay, if you are enjoying the podcast so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You'll definitely help us get to more new audience. And now, back to the show.
Shit, wow, your first speaker just like that's peaking.
You cannot even like get engulfed in the
correct.
atomic bomb.
Yes, that's the thing. So like for me, if the kind of show that I'll go cinema watch is like maybe like all the cinematic, I call it cinematic stuff, like example like Batman, Marvel stuff. All the Oppenheimer, that kind of thing. But maybe like shows like Barbie, you won't go and watch it because you think like, eventually it's going to be on Netflix or eventually it's going to be on Disney, whatever, that kind of thing.
But Barbie is like breaking blockbuster records. People actually go to cinema and watch.
Right. But I guess Barbie is also, it attracts young people and the older people, like nostalgic people who like young girls, they play Barbie since young. And they want to see how the show turn out. I mean, after all, I watch it, it's also like quite entertaining. Not the kind of Barbie I was expecting also, the kind of storyline. But they managed to make it fun, They have dancing here and there.
So in the war of Oppenheimer versus Barbie, which team are you?
Open Barbie, right?
Open Barbie. Open Barbie. Oppenheimer.
Barbieheimer, I don't know.
Yeah. What side are you on? Because
to be honest, I lean more towards Barbie. Because I think Oppenheimer, it has a very good like deep storyline, historical message, but I'm still a kind of person who want to watch show for entertainment. Right? It's a good show. Oppenheimer definitely no doubt. I will still prefer show that entertain. Like relax, you just want to relax. You want to analyze the show so much.
Right. Yeah. And then not focusing on like long form. Like I think right now a lot more people just focusing on short form.
Correct.
Also because
short
of
form and then there's money there, demand, right? So for me, I turn out content short and then sometimes you do get paid quite high for, in a way, like say short form content, right? Last time they will pay you that kind of amount for like 1 minute, or there's a lot of work inside. Now it's like things that could go viral, or things that is like interesting enough to be on social media. Yeah.
And I remember last time we also spoke about like credibility as a creator lah.
Right.
Do you feel like because you have to do this sort of viral content, you kind of like throw away your pride, that kind of feeling?
Oh yeah, I already thrown that quite long time ago. Like the whole artistic, the trying to be strictly to my,
Your discipline.
no, I already throw that aside. To me, it's about putting yourself out there is more important. It's more important than anything else. Like you putting yourself out there, you could earn money or get exposure from jobs here and there. But if you are strictly, I'm an artist now, I'm gonna not do that kind of thing.
Right.
You are just limiting yourself to a lot of opportunities.
Right.
And say, touch wood, you got into accident next few months. You're just gonna think that I could have done so many other things. I could have just reached out to any opportunities that comes to you. Right? Because that went through my mind. I could have been a super strict director, just do my style. I want this, I don't care, it's my art. You like it or not, I don't care. That whole thing I already like long time ago throw away. To me, it's more like how to commercialize your content, how to make sure people like it, and how to still keep that thing in you. Yeah, keep it, but don't have to be like in the face.
Right. Because I think that is more prevalent in music. When people is like, this guy like sell out, then people don't want to listen to you.
A good example, say for musician, Joji.
Joji, okay.
Right, he was a sellout. He just do whatever shit just to get his fame and all. But one day he said, actually his true, nature or things like that. He really loves music deep down, but he don't tell people. So one day, he got sick of his own fame, doing stupid shit online. Then one day, okay, I'm gonna stop doing all this. I'm gonna go into music. So today, if say Joji wasn't famous for his this pink guy, right?
Pink guy,
his music is of course still good, but he won't get the exposure, he won't get the opportunity, he won't get the money. He probably earn money from his pink guy and then fund into his like this whole music career. And of course, that in the end, he get what he get. Hey, this guy is very versatile. It's like range. He's funny. He's like musician. Something. So it's okay, man. You can literally be another funny guy, wear stupid mask, be stupid shit, and then just make great music. Put yourself out there. New opportunities to come to you. And use the opportunity and turn it to something else that you really love.
That's a good lesson. Did Joji eventually become an actor or something?
I don't know, man.
I think he got like the capacity, right, to be like so many things.
Right.
Yeah.
He can if he wants to lah.
Yeah, it's like a Justin Timberlake, they call it the I think there's a Chinese saying, it's like a triple threat or something. You can sing, you can host, you can dance or something like that, right?
I mean, even for Chinese, there's also people like that, man. There's Zhang Xueyou who used to act in all the comedy thing. Then after he become Ge Wang. Right, who cares about his comedy style? People it's like
even Liu Dehua also, he's known for his music that is like sounding like epic sounding kind of music, serious love songs, right? But half the time he's doing stupid shit with like Zhou Xingci sometimes,
right, last time. And now he go into more serious because of course he got that daddy look, right? He got that very serious look, so he go for that look.
Yeah, so I guess it's like I guess most of the time we are the most critical of ourselves lah.
Correct. Just put yourself out there, that's the main thing. Even for Donnie Yen,
Donnie Yen,
right. Everyone knows he has been acting as a bad guy. Only he loves take up bad guys roles. He always acts as bad guys roles because only then he can be fierce, he can be cruel, he's based on his fight style, he can be like really rough and all. So now, after of course, given the opportunity, he was given like an Ip Man. So that really bring his fame to the top max, and then from there he do a lot of movie in between,
And most people that know him, right, don't even know he used to act bad guy.
Exactly.
He always is the bad guy, and then the Sammo Hong is the good guy, right?
Exactly. And a lot of movie I've seen him since the Huang Fei Hong era. He was a bad guy. But with that, he get the opportunity. But good guy only get act by the good, famous good people. But you can't reach there if you're not nobody.
Damn.
Right.
Okay, so other than your daily short form content that you are putting out, right? I remember the last time I asked you, you said like you try to put out one every week, right? But I think you're like putting out way more, like fucking 6 or 7.
I think back then was one every week. But now I guess I really push out like 2 or 3. Okay, no, sorry. Like I try to do it at an average of 1 per day.
1 per day?
Yeah. So it's like every 1 or every 2 days. But then now this slow down a bit when I'm too busy, this period I'm too busy, I hardly. But last time I would really try to do every one. But then again, because not all my content goes viral for sure. It's on out of 10 videos. It feels
like all your content go viral.
Yeah, so that's where you upload and you realize don't make sense or it's not going to viral. Then just sit down, just archive it. Doesn't hurt,
Right.
Because then that's where I test the market also, whether it works to your
How long do you give the time frame? Like before
I
it
give like
goes
one
viral?
like 2-3 days. If the 2-3 days the video doesn't do well, I'll just like archive it. I mean that's one of the things that I
But sometimes if you hit on TikTok, it doesn't hit on
correct.
Instagram.
So
then how do you
it's
handle
either
it?
you if you hit on TikTok and another one on IG, then you know that it was on TikTok more, or you can maybe find another day and re-upload again, or maybe there's something. I mean, after all, the audience is quite different. TikTok and IG, the audience is slightly different.
With the introduction of Reels, right?
Right.
How is it different? Like, it's
I think
like
it shifted a bit. Back then when it's more photo, right?
Yeah.
People don't quite understand the whole
real
real
mechanism.
thing, the whole meme thing. People are not into that at first.
Yeah.
Until I guess when TikTok become too commercialized, right? Then people start seeing, my videos are slowing down, not getting views and all. Then people start to shift towards the real, and people start posting meme, and meme kind of pick up a lot, like insane a lot, like especially couple content, meme content. The video could be like just 4-5 seconds, just have big text, something relatable.
Yeah,
They will just share the video,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Compared to if you spend like maybe a lot of money on one video with a lot of effort, people won't watch it. So for me, I don't care about quality as much nowadays. Like I could literally spend 30K on a video that's super artistic, super good lighting, good everything, but the video will not take off. Not relatable. Or either it could be relatable, but just doesn't hit because there's nothing relatable.
Do you still see a space where those kind of like high quality content can exist?
Only on big screens or like Netflix Yeah, on YouTube also tough. People won't go and search for high quality video. Yeah. People, because after all, you know why? Because when you're on the phone watch video, you just want to relax. At home at night, back stress from work, watch something stupid lah. We call it the toilet video. You literally watch it when you're in the toilet, just relax and swipe.
Even Mr. Beast's video also not super high quality.
Correct.
He purposely actually lower the quality so that it looks more like comical.
Yeah, imagine he do it cinematic, he wastes a lot of time, he wastes a lot of money for what? And so in the end, he just do something that's relatable.
Yeah.
And of course, the hook of like, okay, I'm gonna pay 100K to everyone who I see on the street, that kind of thing. So it captivates you in the first few seconds. So we call that the hook, or the viral hook. It's very important in every video that you upload and post whatever platform.
So when you try to make content for TikTok and in IG Reels, right, will there be like difference, or you just don't care whatever platform, you just make short form content?
Same, yeah, that's right. I'll just post on all platforms. Then if it doesn't work, then I just archive it.
So you don't specifically do content just for TikTok?
Yeah, not just for platform. It's all platform. Okay, now for YouTube, it's YouTube Shorts.
Do you use YouTube Shorts?
Yeah, in fact, I started YouTube Shorts like last year. 1 year, I think last year. So it's picking up a lot. In fact, a lot of my YouTube Shorts are picking up so much that I grow at least 100+ K subscribers from it.
Damn!
Really. So
yeah, I still remember the last time when I spoke to you 2-3 years ago, right? You are like quite skeptical about YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, but with the introduction of Shorts,
really
game
insane.
changers. Yeah.
In fact, it's growing super fast. So every platform, right? There's this whole, there's this whole phase for every platform. So when a platform is there, what they do is they will grow creator. Because you need creator to create
like
viewers.
invest in creator.
So invest or boost them or give them
I understand.
a push.
Like TikTok, they boost the views, right?
Views
For
and
certain,
creators.
yeah.
So that was the whole phase. So you need to come in early. Otherwise, when you get saturated creators, all the views will start to be slowed down.
Yeah.
So TikTok for me, I came in early. Could have been earlier, but I went in slightly late already. So back was when they were pushing a lot of creators and all. So that was how my TikTok grew very fast back then. Then YouTube Shorts, I missed that phase, but then there are a lot of other creators that went in earlier than me. They got boosted very fast. They are like in Singapore, there's a few that hit. Not Singapore. I think I know one creator in Singapore. He already hit 10 mil.
Oh,
like 10 mil is like how
is it the kid, the small kid with the father one?
Yeah.
Is it
He
the
recently
family
just hit
content?
10 or 20 million.
What the heck on YouTube Shorts?
I think YouTube.
Wow.
Because they want to push creators. When they
more
push the
faster
creators,
than Jianhao,
and they push creators already. Then after that, the creators will keep churning content. Then your viewers will keep seeing. Because after all, I think even you are just on YouTube, you keep push content for you to watch. Even if you don't like their content, you keep seeing it because they not enough shorts content. Yeah, but now I think at this phase is slightly saturated, but still got growth. Yeah, so it's not too late
YouTube Shorts is the next frontier lah.
Yeah.
IG and TikTok is really kind of like past its phase already.
Still there lah. Just whatever you post on IG, TikTok, just put it on YouTube Shorts. That's it. Don't need to care whatever. Just put there.
Okay.
I mean, can't handle all three lah. Really, they're tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, just whatever I put on IG, whatever I put on Twitter, I just put on shorts.
The really is the rate of firing. If you miss one day, it might affect.
I think every week one is okay lah.
Every
Yeah,
week
but
one is
you don't
okay.
like maybe like 1 month post one, that would be really affect for sure.
So when you, from conceptualization all the way until the final edit, right? Are you like in everything? You are involved in everything.
Yeah, I have to for now.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll get my PA to cut the draft. So I save my time. It depends on video. Like how some content they might not know how to edit.
Right,
So
right.
they don't know how to edit. Yeah.
So I remember you used to have this company where there's like 3-4 staff.
Correct.
And then what was your final decision? Did you
It's still there.
decided
It's
to-
still there. It's still active company. I just scale down. I don't pay them full time. I just like do freelance with them.
Was it still the same 3-4 people?
Still the same people lah. I have 1 or 2 full timers lah, but I don't pay I don't have that money full time because it doesn't make sense. Sometimes the motivation is very different. When they are just sitting down waiting for things to do, the whole mentality is wrong already. So I rather they can do their own thing. So when I need them, they come here, so they're motivated to do something.
Right.
And the whole idea of running a company is also a whole new ballgame. So I don't have that much time to run a company nowadays. So I generally just, if I need something, I just get you. If I job, I'll get you freelance.
Also, it's more like ad hoc. You have like an ad hoc team.
Because if you really run a production company, it's you as a boss, you really need to sit down and
You
make
are
sure that
more running a company than doing the art already.
exactly. So you become a businessman. So that's where I realized that's not really my thing lah. I could have spent the time do more social media videos, get more gigs myself. And nowadays the thing about production is that you don't need a $5,000 camera, lenses, whatever. Everything's scaled down. I sold out a lot of my camera because it's been collecting dust. Because I don't need it that often.
Right.
I mean, it really depends on what you do. If you want to run, you can still run a company. Not saying you can't run a company. You can still run a production house if that's your thing.
Yeah.
Just that the demand is not really there in terms of jobs.
Yeah.
So for now, the social media demand for me is more on social media. So if we are at a phase or era where it's more like we call it a good enough content era.
Good, yes.
Don't need to be super good, just be good enough. So good enough, it means that our phone, is good enough to shoot anything. I literally have 2 phones now to shoot content. The other phone is in the car. So one phone is to shoot content. One phone is for my work lah. So then
More business stuff is another phone.
correct. So then we will transfer footage to one phone and my intern will edit and that kind of thing. Because now this release this phone. Like just now even I went for I shoot, it's also this phone.
What's your go-to phone that you will recommend someone? Do you recommend
this is
one
not a
TV?
paid. No,
Yeah, this is not paid.
This is not paid ad, but iPhone is really good enough in a way where like for me, because of the whole ecosystem of like putting on social media, it just looks good on social media. And then like nowadays the 15, you can directly go into SSD. So,
because it's USB-C.
USB-C. So what I do is I have a SSD and put inside computer and edit. I don't need to like go through the whole transferring.
Can you just from phone AirDrop or something?
I'm not using Mac. That's the thing. My computer is still Windows. That's the thing.
You buy Apple for the ecosystem.
Okay lah, I was using that for a while until I go into production. Then I kind of stopped using Mac for a while. But I might go back to Mac again because of the whole the ecosystem I was mentioning. And actually going towards that lah. Because I back then it's like all the big production and I have to play games last time a while. So I need like more Windows to
more horsepower.
Correct. But nowadays I think when I don't play that much game and I will use Mac lah.
So looking at the fact that you are producing like so many variety of content, right? It's literally So for those of you that don't know, right, the first time, right, I managed to like sort of like unofficially engage him, right, was when you were actually doing the promo video for our Anger Feast night, the one where you 吃火锅.
Right.
Yeah. And it kind of like created quite a lot of traction.
Right.
To the point that it was.
That was still the phase where people started doing content here and there.
I
remember I used my I used my phone shoot also.
Yeah.
Phone or like camera, I can't remember. But
Correct. We were like cooking the hot pot at Future, and then end up done already. Need to go back to the office and wash. That was like quite a memorable moment.
That is a bit too much effort now for nowadays already.
Yeah, that's
we
the thing.
Think of whether do I really need 火锅, don't need meat lah. Think of something else that you don't need 火锅, cause too much effort. don't guarantee you get good views, you know.
I mean, you got one is I go out and eat with my girlfriend, then my girlfriend just want to try everything one time. Then end up you one person eat like the whole.
Yeah, something relatable. So you remember that kind of thing.
But that one is like people serve you lah, so you don't really need to put in the effort.
Correct. But that is also to promote the place, the restaurant. Yeah.
So all of these are all like paid.
Most of it are paid, but then once in a while you still need to do some organic content because otherwise, too much paid, your audience will be like, I'm just watching ads every day, you know.
You feel like you are selling to
For
them.
me, even I see ads, I also swipe away, right?
Yeah.
So I also don't want to have too much ads. Balance, 50-50.
But your one don't really feel like ads, you know. Somehow you
So
manage
as
to engineer
coming
it.
from a creative agency background, I will always tell the client not to make it too adsy because the moment they see ad, they just swipe away. So make it, hook them in with the viral hook.
Yeah.
Then at least when they at the end you show them it's an ad, they'll be like, okay, at least it's funny, at least it's entertaining, you know. In fact, they will be praising, oh, I didn't even know this is an ad, it's so funny, you know. At least
It's like they kinda sell like Inception, you know.
right.
Yeah.
Good ads are ads that is watchable. Yeah.
Good ads are ads that are watchable, yeah. Especially like Mr. Beast where, you know, he's about to make this guy do something fucked up, right? And then he's like, hey, by the way, I want to talk about Feastables.
But you still watch it, right?
Then he's like, hey, the guy at the back dying, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
But you still watch it because you
It's
don't
like
mind
so
wait
on
for
edge,
it.
you know, like,
correct.
my God.
Exactly. So that's a very good way to put ads in.
Yeah.
Which is kind of he created that stuff. I don't know if he created. I mean, there are people who done
popularized
that,
it.
but he polarized that kind of way where people behind die. He said, by the way, no. So like you watch it anyway.
Yeah.
It's you watch this kind of video, he will even do it for 30 seconds and you still watch it.
Yeah.
Compared to if you just cut off these ads and then put it somewhere else, people are not going to watch it.
Right now, even in Gen Z, right, do you think that the attention span is so short, right, that fast cut is not even enough really? You must have multiple narrative happening. Like you must cook while talking about your life story at the same time, you know, that kind of video.
I don't know about that, but I'm damn sure Gen Z has a shorter attention span.
Yeah.
How they watch video, right? Is like, no, for me, I'll watch a bit, maybe 5 seconds, now 10 seconds, I'll try to give a bit of chance.
Yeah.
I literally witness how they watch videos that they see. Just the first 2 seconds,
The
if it
one
doesn't,
frame,
first 2 seconds, it doesn't even interest them, swipe.
Oh.
Why you even swipe a video? You don't even know what's going on in the video.
Yeah.
I don't think this is something I like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is it.
Yeah, how are you able to
Exactly.
suck in
So
a Gen Z by not being Gen Z yourself?
So, that's, I mean,
Do you have like a Gen Z
out,
advising you?
No, I hang out with a lot of younger people.
Shit.
And for me, I guess I have really a very young mind in general compared to people of my age group lah. People of my age group usually are very married and have kids lah. Most of them lah.
Correct.
For me, I think I'm still, my mind is still quite young. I stuck at 25, I guess. I don't know how long I'll stay in 25, but then the gist is that I realized their attention span is very short. So that's where I say the viral hook is very important. Your first 3 seconds is nothing captivating. Even the first frame is important. If it doesn't interest them, they just swap. That's why the text is also very important in the video nowadays. You know, although it's like ugly to me as a director, it's ugly, but no choice. It's how the video captivates people.
Just striking or
right.
Maybe ugly is actually good.
Yeah, it's like you get to have some big text and the visual on below.
Yeah.
You know, and whether or not they will captivate by the video is based on the visual. Almost like an image, you know, when you understand meme, you know,
a photo,
online gag, you know, you see the
gag.
meme, you know, the big text and then the visual below. Yeah, but image doesn't have much value nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, because of course when AI come in, you know, anything can be replicated by AI. You know, even those photographers be like, you know, all this can be created by AI, that kind of thing.
Do you think like whatever style of video that you put out, right, is like replaceable by AI? Because I think humor is very hard to be captured by AI, right? Yeah.
I think meme content can't exactly be replaced by AI yet, you know, especially when you need people to act. You know, maybe image is possible. You can ask AI to create memes, AI memes, image yes, but video maybe not so easy. But I guess the whole metric of how people view content will also change. I mean, give it like 2-3 years, it will change really because maybe we're seeing a lot. Yeah, we'll really be seeing a lot of AI content. We'll really be seeing, and then you'll be just like there might even people might come to the point where they stop watching all this social media stuff. You know, we never know. Could be doing something else.
Yeah.
Listening. You know, because they are too busy to even watch. They'll be just listening.
AI might even be more accurate than human really, to a point where people, like what you say, prefer AI over human.
Correct.
Yeah, wow, that's like super bleak future, like, if you think about it. But as like a creator, how do you like kind of like combat against this AI thing? By using AI yourself?
I do use a lot of AI in my content. Like just now the shoot that I did, there are some things that back then I knew say I need green screen, I need all this, but AI can actually help me speed up this process. I don't need green screen. I can just key out the background totally, and then it just still give me that good enough kind of content.
Right.
Yeah. So AI really helped me on that. AI can help you to do a lot of like background. It doesn't look ugly. You just need to fill it out. It just fill it for you. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So just now you were saying that like when you are focusing on the art, you do not have time to run a company. But for someone to scale whatever they are doing, right, eventually they have to make it into a company, business, right? So how do you foresee yourself like scaling whatever you're doing?
So for me, I see myself as a business, myself as a content creator. I am a business. So instead of running a business is a third person, right? You can't if this doesn't go big, if sustainable, it pay you money. But for me, I'm the business. So and for me, I will just put my could be my face or could be my legs in different business here and there, so that when the business get bigger, I also benefit from it. So
example like
like a sleeping partner sometimes, or just invest.
Oh, sleeping partner.
Or just invest. I work that things that doesn't require my time, too much of my time, or like marketing that is like within my reach to market.
Right. So that's how you scale your wealth, but not necessarily your output, your video output, because you are only technically one person, and you can only be at so many places at one time.
Exactly. And to find someone who can run my company for me also very hard, It's not easy to find that guy who is willing to call me and to push out the company for you.
The business mind behind it. I saw this thing that is like very dystopian. Like in China, right, they have like a factory where there's like 1,000 content creators and then all with a ring light in front of them, and then all doing the same shit.
You have that in China, you have that even in Indonesia. It works there because of the population. I mean, Singapore, we have like 6 to 7 million, right? Over there, they have like almost 500 million. That's like, don't know how many times of our population. And you just need a lot of this factory of content creators to serve, like do it live. And imagine watching content so many days, you just need to see different people watching live, when you just have no choice, but you just end up watching their content, you just watch it anyway, right? So it makes sense there,
That is how they kind of like one guy teach like 1,000 people how to do the same thing.
I guess
scale.
In big countries like them, it's also a new market, but Singapore just cannot do live. I mean, I can see a lot of people try to do live, it's just very tough because Singaporeans are workaholics. They don't even have time to watch
2 seconds skip really.
Yeah, right. So you can do live, but you don't have enough audience watching it. Yeah, people who watch it are the people who are like retire or they just want to sleep really, just watch it, and they won't be spending much money because they want to sleep really, and then they won't be watching video when they're working also live. So live is a tough. Can make money but
very difficult.
Not difficult compared to other countries. It's quite tough
Right. When let's just say, imagine I'm a US creator, right? When I create something, right, it feels like I'm creating for the world. But when you're a Singaporean creator, right, when you create something, you have to like
globalize it, right?
Make sure that Singaporeans like first, then you can kind of like earn money.
So it really depends what is the direction you go for. I mean, I do have this struggle last time, like, okay, I want to do local stuff, but then local also not easy, and then you're scared you go too local, you cannot go global.
Yeah.
So I already learned that just do global, if you can, then slowly go into local.
Global, then go into local.
Yeah. Because the way is that if you go local, you cannot go global. Can but very tough if you go global, you can eventually go local. It depends on the personality If your personality is very, very local-ish, then obviously just stay local.
And then there is another thing that whenever you post your video, you always tag this virality. Is that something that you own as well?
I'm part of it actually. Yeah, so it's a few of me and my partners, we own it. Because I foresee a pie where you need a page to have viral content. Yeah, and I mean, coincidentally, my company now I got a second company called Virality. One of my companies is this Virality Media. So that's where we do focus on social media, viral social media content. So we do such service for companies.
Like McDonald's want a ad to go viral and then they will find you.
Yeah, find me. So that's what I'm known for. At least I'm known for something, right?
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah. Viral is something you cannot 100% guarantee, but at least I have a lot of success. Past, like success product, track records. That's very important. At least I have at least minimally 10. So that's where I can prove that I've done this. I've done it before. Not one, not twice, but at least 10 times.
But like for example, if McDonald's suddenly give you like 20k, make this viral, and then you're like, okay, based on my track record, I'm quite confident that I can do it lah. But then when you do it, then suddenly never viral, how?
So it really depends. Okay, so I will tell them, say example, if this is the deliverables, I say, okay, do you trust me totally? I just do, then this will go viral. Or you still want to do whatever you want, and then if you do whatever you want, when you affect the whole the idea of go virality, then that's where you cannot guarantee it, ma. I will think of something that make go viral, right? But if you have your input, you do this, do that, make it too ads, too much of this, then it's tough already. I would say I cannot guarantee. But if you fully let me do the creative like control, right? You'll go. I am confident the content I do got higher chance to go viral.
Do you have like a money back guarantee? If your one don't go viral, you like kind of like discount or something?
I don't do that lah, but
don't have lah.
But I always tell them viral is not something you can guarantee, but high chance lah. I have a lot of like did a lot lah.
Yeah.
So it's really a higher chance. You have to trust me, no?
Yeah, but by looking at your IG, I already believe you already.
So that's like a track record lah.
You like 百发百中 one, no? It's like crazy. Yeah. It seems like it And is it important to kind of have like a congruent feed? Because the kind of content, the genre they make is so like varied, right? So wide. You know, it can be couple content and sometimes it can be just like, it's not even couple, it's
actually,
just like funny shit.
That's also my problem.
Okay, if you are enjoying the podcast so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You'll definitely help us get to more new audience. And now, back to the show.
Keeping the feed is a whole new game also lah. But I try not to do that in a way.
Okay, I give you an example because right sometimes right when we post our podcast reels right, but I don't want Revelry to be known as like a podcast channel. I want at the end of the day people to see me as like a music channel instead. So I will usually only show
a nice cover photo.
1 out of every 4 reels like that means like hide from profile view, you know, like the reels. Do you kind of do that? Everything you show on profile view?
I actually do that lah. But it really depends what you want to do. So I have friends who are model. They also want to do funny content. So they are like the main feed, profile feed is very aesthetic, nice face and all. Then I bet their reel is like funny. So that also works. If you are okay, because reel, you know, give you new traction. Videos give you new traction, new followers, funny videos. Then also see your personality lah, you know. But photo is where I'm a model. I can see nice photo. Otherwise your feed will be like fun, like aesthetic photo then video. So my friend does that. But it's good for him lah. You know, it works for him because he want to be a model. For me, I'm not really going to the model route. So
full on funny
or like viral. So to me, I don't really have a fixed way to put my feed lah.
But is it important when like you are pitching to clients that they see that you have like a
it's not a plus point like, to me. I'm not a model, so it's not really a plus point.
Right.
For me, it's not really a thing.
So when they look at your Instagram, they purely just look at your numbers.
The numbers and they see my feed is where I do funny content, you know.
Yeah, it's like a preview of what that video is
Correct,
about.
Thumbnail no.
Oh yeah. So
and
do
big
you
words lah.
Do you customize the thumbnail or you just like use the slider to like go to a certain part of the video, then that's the thumbnail?
Because my video already have a lot of big text, most of them, so I will just find a nice
like a moment
when and then a nice text that will already become a thumbnail. But then if the video has no context, let's say the video doesn't have the big text, I will still put big text because I realize people who see your feed, they want to see what is this video. They just see your face. Why want to click the video? You know. So example, say you say your music, you need to put one music or whatever. They only need to see for the thumbnail. They won't know you do so many videos. They don't know to see one by one.
Right. Like what you say like right now the people nowadays, right, 1 second they give you 1 second chance only.
1 second chance. So the text is so important.
So speaking about the point of view from a musician, right, when you want to showcase your latest track, your latest music, you need some time for it to progress before people can hear, this sounds nice. But how do you have the space within 1 second to catch people's attention? do you have like a strategy when it comes to that?
It depends if you want to be a sellout or not sellout as a musician. But then again,
Why don't we talk about what works?
what works?
Yeah, what can work? Don't care sell out or not.
Talk about, let's say, TikTok lah. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of music nowadays really
Yeah.
explode. So on TikTok, a lot of artists blew out, right, for
Yeah,
music. So of course, going on viral content, you know, doing challenges, that's the number one way to get your music out
So
there.
you do challenge, but the background put your music.
Correct. So say dance, you know, like nowadays the kompusan dance or whatever dance. If you can come up with a trend for your dance, or you know, then your music makes sense and it makes sense to your music, then you will high chance go viral. Then when it viral, then your music become famous. So when your music become famous, you do the same style, then eventually the artist will become famous. So that's one way.
That's
A lot of artists,
the floating leg.
yeah, that one also.
Yeah, then they make that song super popular.
Correct.
Just because of this one thing.
Yeah, so it depends what kind of musician are you. If you're a cover artist or whatever, EDM, you can always use all this trendy music to do it to write on that, and then do your own remix, do your own style. For singing artists, vocal artists, like I always look at a few artists that I'm looking at, like guys, Stefan Sanchez, what's it called? Another one is
There's a rapper also, right?
a few then I mean their music go viral, so naturally they became viral also. Yeah, for their music. I mean even for who Charlie Puth, right? He has a lot of trendy music because he knows how to captivate people with just sound.
Yeah. Like the fact that he has the perfect pitch ability, right? He literally can just go to any longkang and make a song come out.
To him, making a hook is so simple.
So
to him,
simple,
that's pretty much his strength. So he can just make anything. He can just switch into something like catchy.
Yeah.
He's also known for that. He's known for his able to use anything to make the music.
What about someone like Benjamin King? He's kind of doing like a hybrid of whatever you are doing at the same time as Charlie Puth. Right. So do you think
I guess he's also trying to balance that out.
Huh?
I guess he's also trying to balance, you know? I literally witnessed him trying to do a lot of music. Some take off, some don't take off. Then he recently he did something funny, like about the fart video.
Yeah.
He asked the wife, guess my fart. Then the girlfriend was like, then he actually fart the same exact note. And the video went viral, super viral, right? And that became his most viral content. Then he started writing on that video and says like, me as a musician, he do some sad emo shit. I mean, a musician spend years trying to make good music. Then I just do one fart, and then the fart video become viral. But see, that is a good example of how you make viral. And then, doesn't matter what, your fart go viral, people see, oh my god, this guy is so talented, handsome, you know, he make good music. So that is the hook. That is the way to do things nowadays. If you only stick true to your art, you know, you are just, it's half. There's so many talented people out there. There's so many people who are more talented than you. What makes you stand out? So you try to captivate people, hook people.
Crazy, yeah. Okay, next week we will be talking to him. So we need to ask him how the hell he fart the same note as when his wife.
Yeah, the
how
last
the
time
hell you recreate it, bro?
I guess fart should probably, or the wife hear enough of his fart to know he's suffering.
Exactly,
Right. Or you don't know, it could be done in post.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Could be, but I don't know, man. But you ask him, but. You tell him I send my review. I just saw him actually a few days back, 3 days back. I was like, hey, don't fart lah.
Wow, yeah, seriously, it's like you've been doing music for like decades, but then all it takes is one fart noise to blow you up, you know.
Well, I will just make one song about his fart. If I were him, I'll just like, you know, the fart song. I'll just then use that same note and make the music, you know, and then go viral again, you know, right on that virality. That's the gist, really.
And you yourself, you're also trying to like enter the music space.
I always try I mean, something that I enjoy. Music has always been something I love and enjoy. But for me, maybe I don't have that luxury where my parents bring me do piano all this when I was young. I don't know what I want to do, but then as I grew up, I started to enjoy music a lot. So nowadays I've been creating music like with friends. I know that I'm not gonna have 10 years of my time to go and learn piano, so I rather collab with artists to create a song that I want. Right. So I think for my music route nowadays is more towards also comedy since I'm doing a lot of comedy. So in fact I'm releasing this song called Gong Tao. I actually collab with Zayden.
Zayden is that time is like what来了
right? So that was our first collab with Zayden. Then for every year we have been consistently making music
For Chinese New Year.
Yeah, and we struck a deal with each other. Say, bro, we just keep doing it for 10 years. I don't believe
Nothing will pop, right?
Yeah, nothing will pop. Just keep doing all the jiao song, whatever. Just do it,
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, talk about Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
What the hell is Gangnam Style, man? Right?
And Gangnam Style is now so respected in Korea.
Exactly.
But it's a meme track.
Yeah, and he is so respected as well. He's like a big superstar.
Yeah,
He's go everywhere. That's the
People
thing.
actually respect him, That nobody diss him,
Yeah, so it's always the popularity over the art nowadays. If you are popular, whatever art you do, it's also art, right? So okay, but of course we all agree that the song is catchy.
Yeah.
It came in the right time, right place.
Technically, it is a good song, it's trendy.
Catchy, the dance,
Yeah.
Then he keep doing the next few songs, Mother, Father.
Gentleman.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
So he keep running on his Virality lah. Then from there he go viral lah. Even for Name We also, Name We. Right.
Yeah.
He could controversial song, funny song. He even collab with the AV star. There's this song called One Shot. Wow, the song is really one of my I think one of his funniest MV, really. Really very good. You check it out. So all his songs very controversial. People will talk about it. Yeah. More than his music. But then again, sometimes he will just make music and real good music. But he know that when he do that kind of thing, people won't appreciate that much.
Yeah.
But good thing is he enjoy doing such funny music. And then again, his money come from making concert. So you go concert, you do funny song, people, oh, funny song, Yeah, it's not so much of focusing on your technique and all. But then again, he do have songs that really focus on his technique. Like his spell going, this guy got range, wow, got range, can write funny song.
Yeah. Correct. It's not only just like the vocal range, but also like creativity range.
And also, fun fact, he can direct movie.
What the hell?
He had directed a few movies.
Yeah.
In fact, his movie also doing very well in Malaysia. Yeah, his last movie, I can't remember what's the title. Also very good. I watched it. It was very good. I can't remember the title, but it's very good. But for him, maybe he realized that music is easier to get traction. Movies, big budget, very stressful, and how can you guarantee to have viewers and shit? But music for him is way easier. Just 4 minutes of the time can go viral, and then the more audience I have, then concert go big, earn money from concert. Concert is the real big game also.
Right.
But he could earn more money from concert than making movies.
Yeah.
Right. Less stressful. Few days. Right. Just need to prep. You don't even need to dance.
Yeah, because you're not even like the logistic. There's a logistic company.
Correct. And I think his outgoing personality, he just need to have a lyrics that is on the screen. He need to sing. Hype it up.
Yeah.
That's his money making lah.
Yeah. Do you think that the next generation of successful musicians are gonna be the best video creators? Like done were the days like you say that music is just about music, or like all the singers. If you're just like technically good, right, it's not enough already. In order to be successful, you need to have a viral video.
Yes, you need to lah. Like you could make one of the best or the most catchy music, but if your music is not out there, it's not visually
Enticing.
Have the presence, right? Enticing, yes, correct. How to know your good music exists, right? Correct. So that's the idea, lor.
Because with video, right, there's so many metrics, like on YouTube, right, there's so many metrics to help you. But for music, right, it's like very little metrics to help you, to tell you, okay, how to make the next better song, Like for video, you can still tell, so this works, so I can do the next one like that.
And I mean, according to our 5 senses, right?
Yeah.
Visual comes first.
Yeah.
We see and then we hear. We don't hear and then we see.
Yeah.
So naturally, you need to hear a good music, you need to see first.
Yeah.
Right. And another, someone said this, nowadays we are not hearing music, we are watching music.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? Sam Smith. Right. It's a visual, right? Like this song gives you the visual. Like unholy,
Yeah, wow.
The song goes super viral for him.
Yeah, it's super viral because like so many people make review videos about it. One of the review videos, like, oh my god, I used to be a fan of Sam Smith, but why does he need to do all that kind of thing? He's so talented already, but he still need to like quote unquote sell out,
Yeah, exactly. So he don't have to do that.
Yeah.
But he just, maybe it's his inner thing that he want to do that.
I think
but then
also
again,
maybe deliverables to the
deliverables,
shareholder.
That he need to go viral visually, and then at the same time make the song go even pop.
Yeah. Maybe now 10 million views is not enough for him already. He need 100, 1 billion. Then it's like finally can hit the quota.
I agree lah. He really didn't need to go that route lah. He could have do a concert and still sell in Singapore. Right. His music, his old music.
Yeah.
But still sell. Yeah.
But do you think sometimes people do that to kind of like stay relevant?
Could be lah, but I guess he really do enjoy that. The way I look at him, it seems like yes, he's inner self. He like to go flamboyant. He like to go just
Trying to like showcase
sassy.
that queer culture, maybe
promote this whole whole pride thing. Yeah,
right.
he enjoyed that. I can tell he enjoyed that. He don't do it out of like I'm being forced to do it.
Yeah.
Even some people are being forced. They don't even want to do it. He will do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but in Hollywood also a lot of smoke and mirrors. The real and the fake you also cannot really tell.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. So another common thing, both of us from NTU, but the difference is you got the balls to drop out.
Oh yeah.
So how the hell that even happened? Like for myself, right, it's like
You completed, right?
yeah, I completed like
What course is it?
electrical electronics engineering.
Right. So it makes sense for EDM.
I don't know how the hell.
You from making the engineer thing until making music. Right?
Yeah, there's a course in EEE where you are like trying to like fuck around with the frequencies and then you can create different tones.
You should totally do that for content. Just like really go to some lab or some factory. Then make some music. Then,
Maybe we need like this guy to be our consultant, then he can like give us like viral idea, right? Then we can what,
Yeah,
now we are like not really doing very well. we need more what ideas from this guy. Yeah. We'll get to that.
Friend advice.
Yeah. Because dropping out from NTU is like wow, like it's like akin to death for Singaporeans,
For sure, my dad also hate me a lot, but then again, he knows that if this is what I want, he can't stop me lah. But I mean, my reasoning to him was very, very justifiable. Okay, of course for him for me to even go uni it's like wow, he's super happy. Because I'm the kind of guy that cannot study. I hate that. For me, I will fall asleep. I think because of my what's it called?
Maybe creative people
creative.
like
I cannot sit still. Maybe a bit of ADHD. I don't know. Maybe I had this thing. I hate to read words.
Oh, okay.
There was this what's the word that people who doesn't read cannot read.
Dyslexic.
Dyslexic, yes.
Dyslexic, not
I
really.
feel like my friend has proved.
When they see word, the word will float lah.
Okay,
That was dyslexic
I see too much word I would really want to fall asleep.
Okay.
I will just drain. I will just like I know my thing. So I think ever since I can never pay attention when it comes to like any like let's say science. Although I'm very interested in science, but just
wait, what's your course?
No,
some media stuff.
Yeah, media lah. But I mean, so talking about secondary school and primary school, I always do very badly. Always fail here and there.
Yeah, same. But how the hell we end up at NTU? So I don't get it. Yeah.
Through my passion in drawing and art side, right, I go into poly. Back then they accept students based on your portfolio. I was very, very thankful because my cut-off point is quite bad one. I cannot go to any poly back actually.
Wow.
Yeah, so then I go in, appeal, talk to the directors, or talk to the course coordinator and say I'm really passionate in this, I really can't do this.
Yeah.
I think my cut-off point was literally double.
Oh, half of what's the requirement?
Yes, really.
Oh,
so I kind of got the express ticket lah, that to say that I using my passion, my portfolio, this tick of like my drawings, my creation, then they really accepted it. I was very, very thankful. It's like, wow, my God, I go into poly. Because after poly, you save money also, government, save money.
Yeah.
I was about to go private already.
Wow.
So I was so thankful. So then when I was there, I worked hard, very hard. 3 years, I got very good GPA. So it's proof that, and there's no exam. The whole 3 years, no exam. Zero exam, zero study.
That's media course.
So you just need to produce like videos. So yeah, so that is where oh my God, I'm so thankful for that to happen. And with that, I got into uni. My dad is super happy I go uni because like he didn't expect.
Pride of the family.
Yeah, I didn't expect son like him could go uni, and he could go to his friend or whatever. But okay, so for me to quit is also like to him, seriously, you got into uni and you want to quit?
Are you paying for yourself or he paying?
He pay lah. Yeah. Right. So I think for him it's more like if he can pay off, then that's like his last duty, with your son, go uni already. You graduate means I hands off you already. I really truly just like you lead your own life kind of thing. Yeah. So that is his mentality lah.
Yeah.
But then again, one I decided to drop out because
back then you were in MediaCorp, right? When you are in uni.
Not really lah. I was what was doing? Okay. So that was the whole YouTube era. I was already churning content on YouTube, etc. on my own. Okay, during NS days.
But is it monetizing already?
Not really lah. YouTube can't monetize much lah. But I kind of get some traction here and there for doing like content. People are like, oh my God, this content is so good, on YouTube. It's the kind of not the sell out one. It's the funny kind of action kind of comedy stuff that more local. Yeah.
Is it like 云南剑法 that level?
Something like that
High
lah.
production,
Yeah, my
lah.
very first content on YouTube that go like hit a bit is called like what Battle of the Sticks. Basically we do action stuff. We explore doing how to shoot action stuff.
Is it like a bit like Smosh early days?
Yeah, something like
Pokemon?
that. Yeah. Then from then on we go into like we call this our short film called The Rule Breakers. Basically student fighting in school, that kind of thing.
What the hell?
Yeah, so that picked up a bit, got quite viral on YouTube. Then again, because back then don't have much YouTubers lah.
Yeah.
You know? Then that kind of content got viral, and then that's where we do more and more action comedy stuff.
Yeah.
And also because I'm a big fan of like Jackie Chan and Stephen Chow, so it's always the action comedy thing.
Yeah.
Then so while I'm studying year 1, year 2, I also been using YouTube. Then at the same time, I'm getting jobs here and there, you know, to survive, to earn money. So eventually I realized that I'm also quite old, I think back then. So I think I was like 26 or 27 already when I was in year 2. So I'm like, somehow I took a gap year. So I'm even more older like, than all my peers. So like in the end, I'm like, if I'm going to study 2 more years, I'm going to be like 28, 29. Oh wait, 28. I'm going to graduate at 28 and I'm still not earning much money because I'm still studying. Studying is much time to work. You can't freelance.
Students, yeah.
Yeah, so then again, I really made the decision to, okay, I got a big job actually. I got a big job from Medicorp to shoot a series.
Wow.
So from there,
As a director?
Yes.
Okay.
So after that, I decided to, okay, I'll just take another gap year to focus on this series. So then I did a series. I spent around half a year to focus on it and then it did okay. Then after going there, I'll be like, okay, wait, why do I still need to go back uni? When I go back uni, I'm like, do I still need to go back uni? I already did a series technically, you know, and I feel like if I'm gonna spend another 2 years, I'm gonna do learn all the very basic stuff.
Yeah.
And the thing about uni is that you need to learn things that slightly irrelevant. You don't learn about art history or talk about like God here, God there, you know, like what is this shape of this temple, you know, that is what really kills my interest in going back to school.
Not practical to real life.
Yeah, it's like I don't mind doing the film stuff, practical, learning theory, whatever, but things that are not relevant. You know, you need to accumulate what cost, all the points what's the point system? I can't remember.
Shit,
I can't remember. But you need to accumulate point system, and you need to actually learn from different school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or your curriculum.
Yeah. Things that not totally irrelevant one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I'm not wasting time, man. You know, you really start earning money outside already, then still need to go back to do this sort of thing. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna drop out. Students can be more cool nowadays, you know. A lot of people drop out, you know. Mark Zuckerberg, don't know who else, Bill Gates or whatever, drop out.
Yeah. But do you think like it's important to have a degree in this day and age because of people's perspective?
It really depends on what kind of career you're going for lah. You know, if you're a doctor, of course you need right? If you are
Yeah, but even as a DJ also, right, as like a musician, and then when people hire me, right, then when they see that I have a degree, right, they kind of like talk to me different, and then I feel like it's damn weird. Like, why would this kind of happen in the music and entertainment industry?
So especially when it's arts, you really don't need a degree lah. Arts, entertainment, and don't need your degree is your talent, your works, right? So that's where I really truly have the motivation to quit to drop out because.
And you need earning money.
Right, you could have spent the time going to school, you could have create more work that give you more jobs.
Yeah.
And jobs give you money, and then that's what you need, right? And give you more better jobs.
But do you think it is like applicable advice for everybody? Because not everybody might be like you so structured, you know?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, so if you don't know what you want to do yet, but you like this industry, then going to school is okay. Yeah, lor. And also like that will also eventually go to like say you are being employed by companies. You want to be employed or you don't want to think about business, then that's a route for you lah. For me, I decided to open my own business, so that's where I decided, okay, I'm not going to do that.
Then is there like a pressure for like the month-to-month income, or is like for now is like the business is damn good?
Good, but not consistent enough lah.
Yeah,
I want to make business such that I can literally sleep and then don't need to touch and still make money. That is my goal lah. Financial freedom so that I can, of course, eventually make my own movie lah. You know, that's my goal. Right.
So that's the reason why
I don't need to be super rich. I just need to be enough money to do things I like.
Right. That's also why you begin like investing in multiple other businesses as like sleeping partners.
Yeah,
so you
to
can
grow lor.
passively grow
Because your money put in the bank, you're just wasting the space. You could have put in other places that could to give you growth lah.
Right. But then when it comes to investing, right, do you like only invest in your own friend's company or?
things that I'm interested in mostly and of course see whether it will make money. Because ultimately money is a different thing. You need to make sure you make back ma. If you don't make back, you're interested also no use ma.
Correct.
Yeah.
What are some of the, if you are able to discuss it, like what are some of the business that you invest
But to be honest, they're not 100% lucrative. Like how say lucrative or benefits. It could be making loss or it could not make that much money. But
it's like a passion.
Passion
You believe that it will happen.
It will happen but you can believe, but things also won't go your way sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I won't say too much what is it because it's like here and there. But the only thing that I really truly believe that I really to invest is property. That's all.
Property.
Because property is the only business I think of can 100% appreciate.
Right.
In Singapore because of course the scarcity of land and the amount of talented people coming in and the population, people how we are bilingual.
Yeah, the prices in Singapore is like
always going up.
Fucking ridiculous.
Never heard. It's like 50k to 80k a year, appreciate. So property is the only thing that I will put more money in.
Will it come a point in time where Singaporeans cannot afford to stay in Singapore?
The way the government is doing it, we are always able to do that. That's why loans happen. But although actually loan is very important. Although when we were young, we are always trained by our parents, don't get debt. So that become a thing in our mind, which honestly, not actually a very good thing, because in Singapore, property is no one anyone pay cash. No one, not say no one, there are people who pay cash, but then it's not advisable to pay cash for your car, your house, because
you can use the money somewhere else. Use debt instead.
Correct.
And some of the interest that government give is like very low it's like manageable in a sense. Wow.
Paying cash is like cash trap. You can use that cash to do a lot of other things. Even you can afford cash, don't, right? Your property is going to appreciate, like your capital gain, whatever. Then just use the money to do something else.
Yeah, even if you haven't paid finish, maybe you halfway through the loan, you can start renting out and start to break even already. Yeah, so this is another whole entire can of worms about debt.
But this is the whole ecosystem where it's good because it makes the people work hard to pay off their debt, whatever, and make the whole price, when the whole property in Singapore go up, the whole country become richer and richer. That's the way to bring up the whole economy.
Yeah, Singapore is so small, but we are like richer than everybody.
But because of the scarcity of land, we won't come to a point where we are like China, where it will burst. Because you have too much property, but you have even more people and you have even more space. So when it come to a price where it's up down, you just drop.
The price will drop.
Yeah, because
Singapore will just keep going up.
Because we don't need not enough space.
The only way we can is build up.
Correct. Build upwards and the land is expensive.
Are you at the age where you can buy your own house already? Not yet, right?
Not yet.
You're younger than me, right?
HDB.
Must be 35. You are
35. Not 35, 33.
3. Yeah, means you're one year younger than me. Yeah. How important is it to secure a house in Singapore, and would you kind of rush into marriage just to secure a house? Because there's so many friends that I know.
I'm already over that phase.
To get a house immediately, is it?
Yeah, no. Okay, to me, HDB is of course all the perks and all the grants is of course good for you as a young couple. You have time. Time is your money. If you do that, if you're able to do that, find someone, your right person, you can do that when you're young. Of course, do it. Because you have more time for the future. But if you are like 30 plus, then forget about PTO. For me, I would think I'll forget about PTO because it's like I'd rather go straight to the private. Because if I buying private to flip, right? It makes sense, right?
Private is like 999 years or something.
Yeah, different tier but
because HDB only 99 and you can't technically flip a lot of times.
Correct. And HDB you have the MOP you need to stay inside for 5 years and it's like not say cash trap, but you are time trapped. Trapped in this HDB, you cannot sell, cannot rent out. Then by then when you want to rent and sell, I don't know, like there are a lot of people who are gonna do that, and then your price the margin is very little.
Correct.
Condo you can have more margin.
For private, are you able to use your CPF to
You are
purchase?
able to.
So it's technically something like BTO like that.
Correct. Actually, CPF can buy private most private now. It's important CPF must contribute.
Yeah, because I guess these are some of the stuff that are very important that a lot of creatives they don't really think about.
Correct.
Until it's too late, then they realize, oh shit, I'm actually a human. I need human needs. Fuck. And all I'm worried about is the arts,
Yeah, it's true. I wasted too much time on things that don't matter. If I do have a choice, I would rather start really save up to buy a house earlier.
But do you think like
But life is really about doing what you like, you know. House is just a place to stay. As long as I still have a place to stay, not that I don't have one. Right. So I just balance. Everyone have their own pace. Like maybe my pace for buying house is a bit later.
Right.
You know, to focus on the work, and then my pace to buy house is a bit later. It's just that's on me. Right?
But I don't ever see a scenario where somebody want to do art, right, so that they can sell out and earn a lot of money. That's not the intention, right, in the first place. Right. Which is why, like, I guess for the first few years, we are always like kind of quote unquote wasting time trying to figure out a way, and eventually we'll realize, no
there's
choice.
nothing practical about being an artist. Doesn't make sense. You want to be, if you want to talk about practical, we won't even be artists in the first place. We just be in finance. You know,
investment banker.
Exactly. If you do finance, you come on be rich, But then that is for people, for them. You know, they don't have passion, or they don't have things that they like, or they're okay to do that as just a hobby.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like we do the arts, right, in order to pursue our passion, but soon we realize that we need to sell out. So it's like back to square one. Then might as well we be investment bankers in the first place, you know? Right.
But sell is what captivate people to know about your art also. You know?
Yeah. So it's like to what degree also. Yeah. Oh, very interesting lessons. So are you looking forward to making more movies, or right now just accumulate funds first?
I'm still in talks to distributor here and there, investor here and there to do movies. Because I got a few scripts. But also not every script is suitable, and also depend on time also and what kind of investor will be interested in which script.
I remember at one point you wanted to pitch something to Netflix as a short series, right?
Yeah.
But before that, you want to do a short series on TikTok first.
Yeah. Back then, yes. So that was still a phase. But then I always come to a point where if using my own money to do it is really quite dumb. So I try not to use my money to do it. If it's investors' money and then he believes in the idea and then he fund it, and if it happen to get investor or get on big screen, they get paid, you know, eventually. To use my own money is really a big risk. You know?
Then when an investor pass you like money, right, do you kind of like do the budgeting as well?
Have to,
Or is like somebody else, like a finance guy? Or is everything is just you?
No, we have to find a finance person to do it, or I can just break down from him, you know.
What's the cost and what's the expected returns?
Correct. And it really depends what platform. Movie is a whole new game. Okay, for series, you put on platform, that one you don't have to guarantee them views. I mean, if they believe in it, you just need to do it good, right? For movie, is you need to get ticket.
Right.
So movie is a whole new game also.
And for Netflix, right, like for example, when we want to upload something to Spotify, it's like so easy, you know.
Right.
But when you want to upload on Netflix, it's like a whole nother level of complication.
Yeah, right. It's also not easy. Whether they want it or not.
So how do you even begin the process? Like, do you just like...
I don't have anything on Netflix, so I can't say much. But then again, I know that even they won't put unless they want it, or they think that or you're okay to do it for free, and maybe they're okay to don't mind have another content on their platform.
Oh, so Netflix is more of like their outreach one. They find you to come and meet.
Correct. I mean, they are the people with the platform, so they can do that.
Yeah, because I thought it would be something more like Spotify where people create then they upload.
You can't do that. No.
Yeah.
But of course, if you're rich enough, you are able to justify your own finance. Okay, say you have 500k and decided that this 500k is just invest in yourself, your reputation, in your art, in your movie. Just do it. Then if you don't, so the first tier is always to put movie do box office first to earn money from ticketing Then after that first tier, you go put on platforms because then when you see, you can give them free but if your movie do well in the tickets, naturally they will want to pay you. Yeah, they want to pay you to put it on their platform. Because nowadays there's a lot of platform exclusivity. Like some platform want to have the first exclusivity because that is where they can get new subscribers. Example, say like a lot of anime is doing that. It's quite interesting. It's very easy to notice. Some anime when it's like very hype, right?
Like
Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man. What recently got Solo Leveling. You can really see which platform will get the exclusive right to release first. And that's very important. That's where they get the first people to subscribe to them. Say,
Solo Leveling. Walao, 4 episodes no more already.
Correct.
Holy shit.
Actually, they come up first on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is the first 1 day earlier than Netflix. You can totally tell what's going on here.
Crunchyroll now is a paid platform, right?
It's paid, So I actually went to subscribe Crunchyroll to watch first.
Wow.
Because I didn't know it's gonna be on Netflix lah. That's the thing.
Is
Until 1 week later, they're also on Netflix. I'm like, okay. I
Is
knew
it
it.
part of the reason, right, that you are so ahead, right? Is because you might think that, oh, there's a potential that I can make a viral content out of it.
Yeah. You
Like how you did the Chainsaw Man thing.
you need to always keep in tune with all this content. You gotta watch content. It's like my homework lah, to be honest.
So what is like the proportion if you were to like break it down? Spend watching versus spend doing. But is it like 50-50?
50-50 lor. You need to watch to know what's trending. If you don't watch, you will never know. Then you're in your own space, then you do content, then you don't not even relevant at all.
Do you sometimes feel like if you watch content, it's like kind of like procrastinating like that? Do you feel that way?
It is lah, but no choice It's part of my work. I need to understand the trendy stuff, But the thing about watching content is like news You get to know about what happened in Singapore, so it's through news.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm also quite guilty of the fact that when, as a DJ now, right, I also don't really listen to much music already because I'm already making so much music, right? And still, your rest time, listen to more music. What the hell? You're gonna go crazy. Yeah, and then most of the time, I'm just skip to the good part, skip. And I forget about like the journey, that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So maybe to conclude this, you did this thing that I think was the first thing that made you like pop off in your short form. Is it that Naruto Run thing?
Yes.
How many scenes did you capture for that one?
I think 600.
What the
So
heck?
we keep doing that non-stop. And somehow we did like a few videos. So I think if you really go add up, it got like a few thousand already.
Wow.
But in that one Naruto Run video, at least minimally 600 takes. Cause imagine one action we had to do like 10 takes sometimes to get the right phone angle, then the same expression. So
And still fighting.
Right, then exactly. So different scene, easily 6 scenes is already like 600 already.
But then the thing is, you are not afraid like the sunset already, man. Then the lighting will be different.
So we choose that toilet where the light is controlled lah. Yeah, we can set
you
light.
put your own light.
Yeah, we put our own light, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's super crazy. And do you ever think that you will do something like that again, like so
I will totally do
labor-intensive?
it actually. In fact, I have thoughts of doing it again, but I don't know, will people still like
Solo leveling version maybe.
Yeah, actually I thought I wanted to do for a few anime actually, but I never got the time to do it.
Right.
I just don't know whether people still like it. Whether people be like, oh my, this is so cringe, like after so many years you're still doing this, like move on. I guess there are still people who like it, people who don't like it.
Yeah, because the effort is so like
Yeah.
wow.
But then again, people could share the video because of the effort and
Yeah,
because of what they like about anime. Say if I do one about AOT, people could like it.
Yeah,
Like, if it's done well, I thought about that, but then again, it's like not paid and it's like the effort. So sometimes you really need to justify and the trend on the timing.
Yeah. Paid versus not paid content.
So usually all these we call it organic content. Yeah, not paid lah. So we gotta just invest your time and money, go buy costume, all this, then time and then go shoot. If you pick up, it's good lah. Pick up means you get viral lor. Yeah. But then again, I should be more disciplined, of course, to keep doing. Every time there's a new anime, I should do. Because that will definitely guarantee.
Well, that burnouts, yeah.
Yeah, but it will guarantee you new followers that follow you for your style. Because like your previous question of like, I'm doing so many different things, right? It's actually not a very good thing because
You don't have a niche.
there's pro and cons to it.
Yeah.
I don't have a niche. That's correct. Because people see my feed, I can do a lot of things, too many things. Like I can go travel, can do VFX, too many. So, but then I realized that I need to go more towards personality. Because when you're personality, you can do anything. But when you're just one style, but that also comes with a problem. If you're doing only one style, one niche, right? You can never diversify to other content. So what happens if your style dies? You just become irrelevant. Yeah. So I decided that, of course, as also I'm an actor, so it's okay to have personality, can be versatile, do different things.
Yeah, I guess it's really like all in the mind. Like how you sell out and how other people view you, right? Might not be the actual reality because people are too busy caring about their own life to care about your life.
Correct.
Yeah.
So when the video go viral, I was happy because that one consists of the things that I really like VFX, like action, comedy. So that's the three things that I'm quite known for.
It really shows your skill as a
filmmaker also. So if you're gonna make a movie, it has to be that kind of style.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like the ultimate expression. You can go viral at the same time, you never disgrace your ancestors, Yeah, perfect. Okay, I guess that's all for today. Thank you so much for doing this.
I want to ask you a question. Let me ask you back.
Okay, yeah,
so
sure.
will you consider yourself a self artist? Or will you want to be one? Or what is your...
For me, right, actually, I'm very known as the not sellout one, which explains my social media numbers. I'm really like trying to support the scene and everything that I do. But then the thing is like, ever since I started this podcast, right, like, how to say, I'm very weird. I'm an extrovert, but I hate hanging out with people.
I mean, I also like that. I'm an
I'm a
introvert.
workaholic, right, in a sense. Like, we are extroverted to get what we want.
Correct.
Like, go out and get opportunities. But then once we are done in the work, okay.
Yeah, I mean, for my work, I need to be extrovert.
Yeah.
Like, the real me is quite introvert one.
Yeah. So it's like we are extroverted and we are introvert. So I don't really spend time talking to a lot of people. But because of podcasts, right, I talk to so many people, right? And slowly, their point of view, then I just like, you're actually not wrong. The way you think, that contradict what I think, right? You're also not wrong, you know?
Yeah,
so it's like,
their own
and then I kind of like realized that by talking to more people and getting their knowledge, right, I'm indirectly becoming smarter, but I'm questioning myself more and more. I feel like I'm actually stupider in a way. Like, like idiots always think that they know everything, but the more smart you get, then the more you realize, shit, the more that I don't know, you know.
I mean, it's definitely very fruitful, you know. Especially you can even ask your own friend, or even you can even bring Benjamin King on board, and it's very good, you know. But can really go into his life and see, you know.
Yeah, so it's like, then I start to ask myself like, this question, right? Am I not selling out enough to fulfill the responsibility to my family, like to give them a better life, lah? Yeah, so now it's not even a question of like, should I sell out or not? It's more about how much should I? Because it kind of feels like the most logical thing to do. And if you just stick to your art, right, you are basically someone that has like rich parents with infinite funding, you know. And recently, right, I have this Telegram group chat of like 700 people, and there's this guy, right, that I'm going to talk to next week. He's like super philosophical. He talked about this thing called the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So it's like a triangle. The basic needs, right, are like food, oxygen, air, right? Once you have that, right, you want to crave the next level of needs, which is like, I forget what it is already, but
entertainment.
Like, maybe like entertainment. Yeah. Then once you have entertainment, then you need to start to seek the next level, which is like spirituality or something like that. But if you are born rich and you have infinite money, right, you have food, you have water, you have entertainment, every single country you've gone to already, right, nothing fulfills you anymore. Right. So you want to like seek the next level, which is like artistic spiritualism. Right. Then that's where you like start to look down on people that sell out, you know. Correct. It's like, you know, my needs are more important than your needs because I've already all these basic things fulfilled. And all of y'all still need money, you know, then
maybe
they like
fashion, fashion model. It's to them, it's like, nah, not gonna sell out. But then we don't sell, how you gonna be known, you know, model? Unless you are naturally born super handsome or whatever, then parents is rich to find your career, whatever thing.
Which is why we so like idolize people like all those like Cara Delevingne or the Kardashian family, you know, like they don't really have the need to sell out. They can like stay cool, like not say Kim per se lah, but maybe more like Kendall Jenner. She can do cool stuff all day, whether it monetize, whether it don't monetize, right? She can just do whatever the hell she wants.
So it goes down to a layman to whether you can be a trendsetter or you're a trend follower.
Yeah, lor.
If you can set the trend, then of course you can don't need to be sell. But if you are someone who can follow trend, then you do. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, and most of the time, trend setting doesn't equate to food on the table.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
Or more like if you just follow trend, if you don't follow trend, you're just going to be left out. And then are you still relevant? Can you make money? That kind of thing.
Yeah. Because even back then, right, 2-3 years ago when I first spoke to you, right, you were already offering me a very fresh perspective on this. In a sense that I've been doing music, right, at its most credible level where it's not even just music, it's like technical music where we are like deconstructing beats to form new beats, right? It is so obscure, you know. Yeah. And I can like confidently say, right, I have not sold out maybe until this moment where I'm starting to divert, not doing music, doing podcasts, right? And nobody can say anything, you know. I'm so confident. But then the thing is like, it ultimately didn't fulfill me to the point that I hope it would. Yeah, that's why I'm like kind of regretting it in a sense. Which is why I'm also like thinking about like how I can like reach out more to the masses. But of course, I was in the arts for a reason, and selling out is not like second nature lah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
another way to think of it is like, since you have not done like being a sellout, how about you try for a few years and then you see the what's the benefit and the return. Who knows, you might like it or you might not like it.
Yeah,
And that's where you know that if you don't like it, then you be like, okay, I really hate being a sellout. Then I'll just stick to just being being an artist.
Yeah, but the worry is like you sell out already, right? You might not be able to return back to the original state already. You lose the trust of the fans in a way lah.
But you can always grow new fans, or like you could be
that's true.
say you become a sellout, you got famous, then you make music that you like, then
Joji lah, the Joji example.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because there are like two very big examples in Singapore EDM right now, namely like Inquisitive and Wukong.
Right.
And then they just do whatever it takes, right, just to monetize, right, and get their name out there, right. And right now they are like borderline superstars already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that works for them. And it has proven to be.
And that's a huge compliment because you want to be a superstar in Singapore, it's so fucking difficult, especially as a musician.
Exactly, even tougher.
Yeah,
so,
even more tough.
I mean, in Inquisitive, his method is that every time he's training music, he just keep doing keep writing.
Yeah, but it's a particular Mando pop
maybe
genre.
You ask him in real life, he'll just be like, honestly, I don't like all this, but I do it for the sake of getting fans. Then, once you get the fans ready, then you'll be like, okay, once in a while, I slowly put things that I really like. I really do things I really like. Who knows, you may not even like hardstyle, but he just like, people love hardstyle.
Yeah.
Community. Maybe his real essence, he tries to do things that are slightly more, ballad. I don't know, you never know.
Yeah. Inquisitive has a huge history of being a very, very technical DJ. He's like very credible up to a point where you realize, I guess, what we realized. And he's also older than us. He know this earlier than us.
And also, DJ make money really from, say, shows, right? So that's the objective. Think of how to hit the objective.
Yeah, definitely something.
And like being a movie director, if your movie can't make money, how are you gonna make a movie? No one's gonna give you money unless your parents very rich. So I mean, for Jack Neo, if you ask him, it's okay. I make art but still make money, right?
Right.
So that's the gist.
So it's like your goal is to make something credible, but if you cannot make it right, use whatever skill you have to make that thing, make something that can earn the cash first, then you can invest to that big thing.
Yeah.
And hopefully by then it's not too late already, not until you're 80 years old then,
so far I have not seen anyone
to make movie.
Yeah, so far I've not heard any story where they sell already, then they be like, okay, I regret doing a sell.
Actually, yeah.
Very rare lah.
Actually, that's true.
Because if you have fame and money, naturally you can do more things already.
Yeah, rarely people regret selling out. That is so true, man. Yeah. Great conversation. A lot to think about. It's true lah. A lot of homework to do lor. Yeah, and hopefully we can get to the point where you are at video, right? With music. Right, and that will be the ultimate goal lah.
Correct.
Yeah, then we can do greater things.
Definitely, yeah.
One
of New Year's song one day, or do some fun songs. We have some collaboration. We were trying to work on it.
Yeah, our collaboration for fucking 2 years, okay?
Yeah.
So hopefully we can finish that track and maybe we can
do something.
Make it more regular, like you know. Yeah, consistency lah is at the end of it. Yeah lor. Okay, thank you so much, Jaze.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you.